How you doing, guys?
Hi,
How are you?
thank you.
I have Sean,
Yes.
lead singer, Jake, drummer.
Correct.
So 50% of the band. Where's the other two? They disappeared?
They're at the bar, propping it up, as per usual.
Don't like interviews, no?
Depends how many they've had, doesn't it, I guess, really? Less than. We're the gobby ones, so.
Okay, so I first saw you guys at HRH 7, which is 6 years ago now.
Right, okay. Back in time.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
A lot's happened since then.
Yeah.
I saw you probably 2 weeks ago at Uprising, and it's safe to say that 50% of the band I don't recognise.
Yeah.
So, give me an insight as to how you met Sean and Andrew, is it?
Dean.
Yeah.
Give me an insight how you met those two, how they came into the fold of the band.
Well, our previous singer decided to leave the band. Obviously, the rest of the band wanted to continue. We put out an advert, and Sean, bless her, replied. She came down, and we pretty much knew from the off that this was what we wanted to do, and this was going to work, and what have you. So yeah, we've done a European tour straight off.
Was it a painful process, or did you find Sean very quickly?
Very quickly. As soon as we put the advert out, I think within
I think that was probably the first one.
Totally.
Really?
I think behind the scenes you tried to find someone, but that hadn't really gone to plan. But as soon as you went out publicly with it, I saw the post. I didn't know who Alunah were, but I had a little list and I was like, love this. And then came and did my audition, and then that was that. I think the next day you texted me and you were like, we would love you to join, and I was like,
within 4 weeks we were gigging really, weren't we? And then
it was all a really quick turnaround.
Yeah.
So what year was that?
2017.
Yeah. End of 17.
Like 2 years ago today or something.
And in that time you've managed to release an EP,
Yes.
which I bought on vinyl.
You did?
Thank
Which
you.
you signed, thank you. And you're on the cusp of releasing it's your second, no, it's more than that, isn't it? Fifth album.
Fifth. Time flies.
Wow, yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's a bit more like a debut though,
Yeah.
really.
That's what I was kind of getting at.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, obviously there's different members.
It's a
There's still the core, which
core,
is Jake,
the bass line.
and then everything else
Rhythm.
has just evolved. I mean,
New energy.
Yeah, it is different energy. You can't keep a band the same every time. It is very different. Hopefully we'll draw some new fans in. Hopefully we'll keep most of the old ones. But it is a very different album.
Yeah.
It's
Something.
much more bluesy, more groove to it. We wanted to make something where we could have a bit more fun and a bit more energetic.
Yeah.
Is that something both yourself and Dean have brought to the band, or is that a conscious decision to be completely, continue with the old but carry with the new?
It wasn't so much as a discussion, conscious decision,
It
but
just
pretty
happened.
much us four together brings out this sound. It just happens.
it just
you know.
happened, definitely.
So who does the writing?
Shared.
Sean and Dean, bless them, brought in a lot of ideas for us to work on, and then it really was just a shared effort in terms of working on them at home, rigging them into rehearsals. I mean, we wrote the album so quick, but not in a rushed way, just in a enthusiastic.
It just came out as easily. It was just like we
natural.
we had songs we can put on there, which we're now going to perform later this year because we still have more stuff that we can do. So yeah.
So the album's called Violet Hour. It's being released on
October 11th.
Heavy Sight Records
Yeah,
in
Sight Sounds,
Germany.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you're going to bring some of those nice scatter vinyls with you when you tour the album.
We will.
Correct.
Okay, so as much as I like that record label, because I didn't realise you were signed to them, they've got some fantastic artists themselves. So when you tour the album, which I dare say you're going to do later in the year, when are you going to tour the album? Firstly, when's it going to be released?
It comes out on October the 11th, and really the rest of this year is just a case of just doing festivals, series of one-day events like this, Damnation, Sophie Fest.
Yeah.
As you say, we played Uprising the other week.
Yeah, and then we've got Germany at the end of the year, which is our record labels festival, Heavy Sight Sounds Fest in Berlin and Dresden.
Yeah.
So we're over in Germany for 2 days, and then next year is when we have a run of UK dates all together. So we're supporting Mondo Generator, and we'll be doing, is it 7 days?
6, I think.
6 days.
So yeah, all around the UK, and we'll be playing the full album.
Are you going to do a headline tour?
Yeah, I mean, we see Mondo Generator as just the opening of the touring schedule, really, don't we? And then we're going to crack on
Are
from
you going to
there.
do your own album launch?
So I'd say our album launch gig will be our Dev gig. So we're at the Dev on the 23rd of November.
Are you bringing any of the other heavy psych artists over to support you?
No.
It's all UK bands on that bill, isn't it?
UK bands. There's one band known, and I think they're from Belgium.
So let's quickly, briefly talk about how you got signed to them. How did you get signed to that label?
After the EP, really, we were looking
Just
where
we're
to go
looking
next,
around,
and they showed interest. And then once we started writing for this album, they were super keen.
They're a really good fit for our album, and their promotion is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of like being a little family with being in this record label, because you have so much communication with everyone in the label and all of the other bands and stuff. It is really good.
Because I ask simply because I ask certain bands and they're like, well, they're just a distributor. They just distribute our album. Whereas what you're saying to me is that they've welcomed you into the fold.
We got this gig because of our record label.
We can understand why bands feel like that about their labels, because we've had everyone has different experiences, but this label you can really, again, energy is the word, isn't it? You feel energy coming off them.
Yeah.
They're into it, they want to help.
So. Which is great, because until I saw you at Uprising, I didn't realise you were still gigging. So it's safe to say then, since you guys come together, as Alunah are now, everything's been nice and easy, everything's been effortless, which is
literally has.
Which is a really quite a rare thing.
It's really nice. We're all good friends. We can all speak to each other bluntly when we need to, and we won't get upset and offended about it. And it's just refreshing, and it's nice.
Yeah,
really nice.
Keep coming back to that word, energy, really, don't we?
Energy,
it's just energetic.
It is.
It's funny, during your gig, I saw a guy. He was playing onto your drumming. He must have been a drummer, but I think he really got into the groove with your sound.
Could have a job afterwards.
How would you describe your drumming technique?
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty much self-taught.
Come on, I want to know about Alunah.
I'm pretty much self-taught, and I didn't really start like from a super young age or anything. So, and then it just came up from playing along to bands I like and just developing from there, really.
So, when did you first form Alunah? When did you first arrive at Alunah?
The guys formed the band with originally, that was back in 2006. So, one time.
Right, so you've been playing since you were a kid?
Only a couple of years before then, really.
Really?
Yeah. So.
What got you into drums?
For some reason, guitars never really, I know it's sacrilege to say, but never really struck my imagination the same way drums do. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I'm not a musician, so I thought I'll do that at the back, that looks good. I don't know, just a natural gravitation, I guess.
Yeah. So you're self-taught?
Self-taught.
What type of drum kit do you like to play with? What do you play with?
Typically, if I've got a choice, a nice simple Ludwig setup, but I mean I always replicate that setup wherever we are, so it'll always just be one rack tom, floor tom, bass drum. Keep it simple, just keep in the groove, that's the motto really.
You got any endorsements?
So we've Code drum heads, don't feel they're really good, and then the London Drumstick Company drumsticks obviously as well, so they're pretty cool.
And they always keep freshly supplied?
They do. Yeah, check them out, they're good.
What about you? How did you get to some singing, vocalists?
To be honest, I always enjoyed singing, but literally Alunah is my first proper band that I've ever been a front woman in. I wasn't in any bands as a front woman before.
I enjoy singing, but they wouldn't let me ever go.
It was literally, I saw this advert and I thought, fuck it, let's give it a go.
So previously then, what did you do? Just sing it?
I just sang around the house.
At home?
Yeah.
Really?
I always enjoyed music and I played guitar, but as for thinking about being in a band and stuff, I don't know, I'd never thought about it. And then when I heard Alunah, I was like, I really want to give this a go properly. So I did. I threw myself in at the deep end, literally. Yeah.
And she's a natural as well.
You've got to be brave to do that, yeah? You've got to have some balls, but...
Yeah, it was scary, I'm not going to lie. It was nerve-wracking, but I really enjoy it, so...
Okay, so how do you feel on stage? Do you feel... Are you the sort of person that likes to engage with the crowd? Do you like to lose yourself in the crowd? Do you try and avoid the crowd?
I wouldn't say I try to avoid it, but we don't really have the kind of music where, you know, we would necessarily try and bounce back off the crowd. We just kind of do our thing. And a lot of people have described our sound as quite hypnotic.
Certainly.
So, yeah, we just kind of get lost in it, I guess.
Again, it's not really a conscious discussion we've had, but we just, certainly since the four of us have been playing together, it just seems to be something that, as long as we're having a good time on stage, we enjoy it ourselves, and then
There's
hopefully...
no point doing it if we're not enjoying it, so we just try and have fun, and hopefully people like what they see, what they hear.
Cool. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for talking to me.
You're welcome.
I hope to see you again soon.